wasn't
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
That's right. It's me, Pitch.
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I will be your guide, friends, by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy.
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair. Why do we need...
My specialty's in the field, perhaps. Wildfire
You've been inside?
No, but I felt my way around the outside and picked up more than a few clues. Hey, that's not nice. Wildfire made a request and I got on. My legacy will prove that Sempo Koski was nothing but a willing and devoted...
Oh, enough. Jeez, we believe you, okay?
Great! Stay close.
What a heavy gate. Okay, watch this. Open sesame! Is that a secret code or something?
It's an imaginary password that children like to use. And I don't...
Whoa. Pry it open? In front of all these vagrants and robots? Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this gate. They don't just let any Joe Schmo in and out of Boss Svarog's territory. I mean, if you want to see the big...
certification?
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or out. These prospectors collect mechanical remnants from all over the underground. Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd beaten them to it.
Time out. Where do we get this certification?
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the vagrants? They're all Svarog scouts. Every one of them is commanded to apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing. Anyone who... Not a clue. I never had the urge to go on a Svarog suit.
Open!
See? Not so bad having Sempo on the team.
Yeah, thank you very...
I'll commend you to the chief.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything...
Now, to set the record straight...
Ooh, did anyone hear what I just said?
It looks like this gate has a more complicated structure than...
Sampo, what is this? Huh? Sampo?
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first.
It's that same type of robot again. Ugh, please don't tell me they're...
Visitors for Svarog detect protocol initiating. Scan.
Oh, good plan. Treat the robots like guard dogs. How is that going to improve our chances?
Certification failure. Request rejected.
Clara? Oh, the girl we saw in the grate. We need to get permissions from her? What's she got? Family. Huh, weird.
Don't trouble yourself about it. We need to find... I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a try.
Obtaining audio data. Please.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it soon, the settlement will be pitch black. Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I can recover some usable components. You need to...
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execute.
She went back? We were just there. Sounds like we better head over again.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
That little girl heading into the Fragmentum all by herself? Her strength belies her appearance, but even...
You don't look so tough yourself. Well, let's find her. Svarog's not going anywhere. Just as we feared, there's something big over there.
Let's go. No need to fear. We have the numerical...
you okay, Clara? Are you...
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous.
There's a fault with one of the energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it, I knew there was a workshop in this town, so I wanted to try my luck here. I found all the... You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it. Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can...
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face.
But Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others. Especially...
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long.
I know you're working hard for the people down here, but so I can't take you to see him. If Mr. Svarog and you had a fight, someone would get hurt for sure.
Listen, kid, you...
Clara, you said it yourself before, right? Svarog's duty is to protect the underworld and preserve the civilization here.
I know Mr. Svarog. He isn't affected by other people's wishes. Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
What?
According to his calculation results, the strength of the underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the underworlders away from the source of the disaster so they can survive for longer.
Isn't that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that...
I'm sorry. I really can't, if you don't mind, I still have important things to do. I'll go back now.
Clara!
It's no use, Zila. She's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. We'll have to think of another way.
That's no ordinary kid. So young and yet so...
She's incisive and determined.
Did you really have to add that last part?
It looks like we'll have to get past Clara if we want to speak to Svarog. If we circumvent Clara and the gate, Svarog will only identify us as...
Isn't a robot...
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculation results. The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster.
So, you think Svarog's logic has a hole in...
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is highly unlikely that Wildfire would be able to resolve the problems stemming from the Stellaron. However, that Precisely. If we can make Svarog believe in us, we can almost certainly overturn the...
But how can we get him to do that?
There's always a way. But first, we have to convince... I assume she must be on her way back to the robot settlement.
Why won't it... I can't figure it out. Oh, it's you. You keep saying that, but...
Are you repairing this installation, Clara? Hit a snack?
Huh? How did you know?
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal. That's what you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things before, but I never had to repair one as complicated as this.
Why isn't Svarog helping you?
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was accidentally damaged by two of the vagrants.
You know, Clara, if you're too kind, people can take advantage of you.
I think I found the source of the problem. You replaced the rollers, but the bearing is causing a jam. You two, give me a hand. we should be able to...
More fixing? I'm getting good at this.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
No need. We hardly lifted a finger. So, the settlement's energy supply problem...
Yes. The people on the outskirts don't need to worry about heat or light. I know that you're good people. You helped a lot of the injured in the mine, and if there's any other way I can help you, I'll do my best. But this...
How are we gonna convince her? The variable is... our arrival! No outsiders set foot in the underground for over a decade. Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like underworlders?
Well, you do look very...
Right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's calculations. And if those calculations are based solely on this...
When did Svarog start doing his calculations, Clara?
It was a long time ago. The same time...
Circumstances have changed since then. There's a Silvermane guard down here now. Is that part of Svarog's calculation? There's just no way that Svarog's calculations would have included variables like us.
Different planet? Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
Hey, he and Marge aren't lying, Clara. I believe.
Branya...
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground, but you don't want anyone to... I also have doubts, but my gut tells me that March, Dan, Hung, and he, they are the new hope this world has been... Let them make Svarog. And let's see if his calculation result is any different. For you, for him. There's no...
Okay, I'll take you to see Mr.
Really? Awesome!
I understand now. Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my own would take forever, even if I kept trying until I was all grown up, and all the while, people would be getting sick, losing their homes, and fighting. I don't want that to happen. If you guys really believe that you can convince everyone, follow me. I'm back, Timmy.
Welcome back, Miss Clara.
Timmy, open the gate, please. I want to see Mr. Svarog.
Outsiders detected.
It's okay. They're all my guests.
Command received. Access restriction terminal unlocked. Welcome back, Miss Clara and guests.
If you can, please try not to upset me.
It's okay, Clara. We're here to reason.
I'll leave negotiations to you guys. They're not my strong point.
Negotiating with robots.
Are you ready?
I'm back, Mr. Svarog.
I see that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, Clara. But why have you brought them?
Mr. Svarog, they want to talk to you about going to the
Analyzing. Analysis result. Target does not belong to Wildfire. Background. You have arrived on Clara's recommendation. I will give you an opportunity to speak.
Oh, hey, sounds like he's willing to communicate. Quick, time to smooth talk him.
Said question lacks the necessary context to be answered. Proceed with your central point. Do not waste this world.
He cut you off completely.
Stay focused. Remember, we have to make him see that we're a variable in the calculation.
Stellaron. Searching database. Access denied. Discussing Stellaron with unauthorized targets. You are broaching a secret that lies at the heart of this world. A secret that should remain unknown to humanity. Reassessing targets. Threat index raised. I demand that you reveal your true intent.
As expected. He knows of the Stellaron, but it's a restricted topic.
We've come this far. Out with it already. Just be straight with him. Everything depends on it.
Historical records state that humanity has already made multiple efforts to engage with the Stellaron. Without exception, these efforts have been motivated by human, as instructed by the architects. Any attempt to engage with the Stellaron will result in grave consequences. Reassessing. Target threat index.
What should we do? This is going from bad to worse.
Target hostility significantly exceeds base index. Calculation result remains peacekeeping protocol temporarily disengaged. Request.
Extermination? In the literal
Peace talks are over. March. Prepare.
Mr. Svarog, please!
Leave, Clara.
Clara, it's dangerous here. Find somewhere to hide.
Looks like we have to take action after all.
Prototype number 3. Monitoring Automaton Svarog. Extermination protocol launch. Successful annihilation permitted.
How can you put up your best fight without a doctor on the battlefield? All of you, stay focused. I'm right behind you.
Nat, how did you...
Guess you guys had a bad talk, huh? Luckily, Sampo's got...
Sampo! I knew...
Base breached. Armed wildfire personnel detected. Assessing. All subjects are high-risk individuals. Commencing complete annihilation.
Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog!
Clara!
Mr. Svarog can't fight anymore. Please!
Clara.
Mr. Svarog, don't push yourself any further. Can you... Mr. Svarog, you said you were willing to make all my wishes come true, right? Recently, I learned something new. Calculation results can't always bring people, even if the world outside the cage isn't beautiful. People still want to know what it's like.
Assessment system reset. Successful. Variable 1. Clara's request. Variable 2. Updated assessment result. Transference of decision-making authority to outsiders. Outsiders are granted access to Stellaron intelligence.
So we did it?
Clara seems like the only one who can break through Svarog's cold logic. I hope his memory bank really does contain data on the Stellaron.
Is this it, Nat? Us? Wildfire?
No, Zila. Our battle, their battle. It's just been...
What's up? Nervous?
No. But I do have an aching feeling in my chest. I'm ready. Reveal the truth. I'm listening.
I have finished collating the Stellaron data and records. Do you wish to proceed, outsiders? Requesting database materials cache, serial number 13175. Encryption level, highest. Request approved. Transmission.
This is the fruit of many years of research, Madam Guardian. The evidence is irrefutable. This so-called Stellaron is the source of all the destruction.
The people will struggle to accept this conclusion, Doctor. If we were to tell them that the almighty Elisa Rand activated this thing and triggered the eternal freeze.
It's the truth, madam. The truth won't change with the opinions of the people. The reports before you are the precious result of painstaking effort on the part of Bellabong's greatest scholars. You must trust the weight of its conclusion.
I have never doubted you, Doctor. On the contrary, I am resolute in the face of this conclusion. From the moment I took up this mantle, that voice, their voice, has made its home in my mind. I shouldn't be telling you this. Let's return to your research, Doctor. I'm afraid I cannot make these reports known to the public, unless... Unless you have found a way to completely destroy the Stellaron.
I understand. In the name of preservation.
Cache number 13175. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 24830.
I don't understand, Doctor. Why do we have to hide such valuable research results away? They're the work of a lifetime.
You're still young, child. There will come a day. The Supreme Guardian. She sees further than you or I.
I just think it's a shame. Our research has hit an obstacle. Meanwhile, your results will be buried in the snow.
Don't be upset, child. You still have lots of time ahead of you. When you find a way to destroy...
Cache number 24830. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 57614.
Why is there a robot here?
During his life, this was Dr. Mearsheimer's personal robot bodyguard. I heard it's a prototype from the Great War. Since the doctor and his assistants passed away, it's remained here. It hasn't moved an inch.
Oh, I see. Let's start. We must unearth the doctor's research conclusions.
Madam Guardian, I've found them. All the documents are here.
Good. That'll do.
Madam Guardian, what should we do with the robot?
It would seem a great waste to destroy it. Find someone to reset its system, and then arrange for it to be sent to the underworld.
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but these results must be taken care of by the architects. One day, somebody will be able to carry out your behest.
Cache number 57614. Transmission complete.
So, the truth is clear now, right?
And it would appear that they never succeeded. Now only one question remains. Why would Kokolia exhibit such a sudden change in her attitude towards us?
Branya, are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel a little faint.
sorry. It's no use lying to yourself, Branya. It's time for you to make a decision.
Hey, can I have a word with you? I know that we'll need time to process this new information, but we have to decide on our next plan as soon as possible. The furnace core. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld. Now we have to wait and see. Well, you should really be thanking Sampo. If it weren't for his intel, as Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf. We had to come help.
Huh? Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems. Thanks to him, I'm able to make time for the people. I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need. At the same time, I was formulating your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan. A person is defined by their actions alone. I think that's how the saying goes. If the underworld recovers its freedom, however, even though Svarog is no longer sealing off the furnace core, there's no way that we undergrounders could. That cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. If she detects any change in the underworld, I don't know what she might. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength. Of course, there's no doubt about that. So I'll be sending someone I trust to go with you.
Zila.
Didn't she tell you? In private, she insisted on accompanying you. Don't let her carefree nature fool you. She's actually very discerning and can read a situation like no one else. Zila is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. You're right. But with Zila by her side, I know she'll recover. Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town. Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the overworld.